Hello, everybody, and welcome on into Rome's Reality Podcast. It's your boy Rome from Survivor 47, and we are going to be breaking down episode 4 of Survivor 50. That is right. As of now, the lowest rated episode in Survivor history. We are going to be breaking it down. It's not just me, though. It is myself, and also, you got my boy Jake right here as well. Jake, how you
What's
feeling?
up? Yeah, it's another season of Survivor, and I'm happy about that. And it's a monumental season, and we love to see all these people coming back and all of the twists and turns. And what an episode, huh, folks?
Oh yeah, yeah, and then also Dylan. Dylan's here to break it down with us today. Dylan, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling I don't like that the worst episode of Survivor is happening right now, so I'm having a bit of denial. I don't know that I can get as far as the worst, but maybe we can get there together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's according to IMDb. That has nothing to do with me. So,
Right.
my rating is probably going to be much different than the IMDb rating, or not.
Yeah.
We'll find out. But regardless, let's go
Let's
ahead.
not jump the gun.
Yeah, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves now. But let's go ahead and break down the episode. So realistically, not too much of importance happened at the start of the episode, right? We had the talent show. We had, Charlie still being mad at Rizzo because of what Rizzo
I
said
forgot about the
about how he
talent show,
played.
yeah.
We also got, Genevieve finding her second Billie Eilish boomerang idol that she cannot use. So Genevieve's now found two idols that doesn't matter at all. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting about the pre reward / immunity challenge things. Did anything from this whole pre reward challenge thing stick out to you guys specifically?
I think it's interesting that Genevieve's found two idols and has zero idols to her name.
Right.
That's an interesting wrinkle.
Yeah, and I mean, I think at least this second time around with that, like, I think her picking Rizzo and thinking I can blindside him is much better than, oh, well, Ozzy can't handle idols well, so I'll send it to Ozzy. Like, I feel like she's going to be able to control this one a little better. So, but still, yeah, I don't know how these are going to impact the game because, I mean, she just has knowledge of the idols. So, I don't know.
Yeah, like unless she plans on
I think
throwing...
knowledge is the most important thing in the game. Or information is the most important part of the game. So,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It just would
honestly.
be nice for Genevieve to have something of her own, right?
Right. Yeah. It's weird not to be rewarded for finding something. Yeah. Doesn't add up. Like, and then on the Charlie note, do you feel like there? I know we saw the big moment with like the Maria and whatnot, but like, I feel like there's something else missing because he really doesn't like Rizzo. Can't just be that he's competitive with him, right?
I
Do you
really
think it's because they're going for the same archetype?
I really think it has nothing to do with archetypes. I truly think that it has to do with simply Charlie's trauma and Rizzo reopening those floodgates. We got to remember it wasn't that long ago. Like
Right.
realistically,
Yeah.
this is what 2.5 years ago, and at this point, this is a year and a half from Charlie being off the island where he got his heart broken, so like this is very fresh for
Yeah.
Charlie still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a little longer for us, but it's not really for
because we had to
them.
wait a year
Yeah.
to see this season. So like it's only been like a year and a half at this point, in real time. So, for Charlie, I mean, it made sense in my opinion to take this personally. Like this is real. Like like if somebody told me like, and I didn't know anything about their game, and if they were like, yeah, I had a number one, you know what I'm saying? And when we made it to the merge, I knew it was them, but I didn't tell them or nothing. I'd be like, hold on a second. I've heard that before. That's happened before. I don't want that to be me again. So, yeah, it does. It is one of those things where it'll raise your antennas and ring alarm bells and kind of put you on alert. So I really think that Rizzo just kind of walked into his own trap, but then again, he didn't have to lie, which he did. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all around a really interesting situation for sure.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where this rivalry, if that's what we're calling it, with these two leads.
Yeah, this is like the hard part of when there's a bad tribe that keeps losing is like we want to see these other tribes go to tribal and see what
Right.
happens, but we just like don't get that satisfaction. Like, yeah, like Rome was saying last week, like Jonathan won't sit at a tribal until the merge.
Yeah.
Unless next week they're sending two.
Well, they are next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw
Right.
that. So,
Yeah.
but still, I don't think he's gonna lose. So then I mean, we could go ahead and jump to it realistically. We get to the immunity reward challenge, right? We're literally 20 minutes into the episode, and Jeff's like, "All right, playing for reward and immunity." It's like, wait a second, already? Like we just started the episode. But yeah, Zach Brown popped out. Jeff hyped him up, and Jeff said, "Zach Brown's your reward. He's gonna fish and sing for you." And yeah, let me get your guys' thoughts.
I didn't vote for that. What are we doing here, folks?
Yeah, I didn't I mean I would have been one of the people that's like, "Oh, I've heard of you." That's okay. But like
Yeah.
I thought maybe he said that he was fishing with them, which I thought like, okay, well we're going to see the cast and the castaways we wanted to see back, and maybe that'll be interesting, but I think when it was just such a long I don't think it would have been that bad if it was quicker. I really think the length is what killed it.
Yeah, him getting 4 confessionals when Tiffany's got
Yes.
2 on the season is kind of.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Well, I mean, in their defense, Zach Brown is just such a more compelling character than Tiffany,
Oh my god!
right?
That's why they put him on the season.
Exactly. The 25th contestant.
He's so compelling.
One contestant for every year of the show,
Also,
including Zach Brown.
Yeah, he's not exactly the most charismatic guy, is he?
No.
Not
yeah.
especially. I was surprised by that. I was like, aren't you a celebrity?
He was kind of.
Shouldn't you know how to act in front of cameras?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's
Whatever.
a great guy, but
Yeah, we're just being nitpicky.
Are we though? Are we really?
Mhm.
They literally
Yeah.
put Zach Brown on a Survivor episode and gave him half the airtime. So I don't know if we're really being nitpicky.
If they really wanted to care, they would have given him a Zach Brown buff, right?
Zach Brown block a vote or like a.
I just mean like a buff that's brown in color. That's like his own personal.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, when I think about like Outback Steakhouse and watching Jack and Jill and some of these other ridiculous rewards, like if they would have dominated the episode, had more confessions, you know what I mean? Like there are always kind of silly rewards, but this one it was just crazy how long they spent with him. Like I don't mind him making fish for them and like singing for them, but all the extra stuff was crazy.
Yeah. It's always weird when somebody comes on the island or comes on the show who's not a contestant and then has a talking head, a confessional.
Yeah.
Even when it's like loved ones visits and it's people's family members doing confessionals, like I don't care what you think. You're not here for me. You're here for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
they're here for me.
I think I just watched. What's the one where like Cochran shows up on a boat and like?
Oh, Game Changers.
Game Changers. Yeah, I just watched that one, and I kind of felt similar. Where I was like, man, I wish Cochran was playing. Like, this isn't really serving. Like, it's cool a little bit, but like, I don't know. You're not playing.
That would be a cool twist. They go on the journey, and whoever loses the journey is replaced by Cochran.
Yeah. What happened to Exile Island? We got that episode 1, and
I thought that was going to be
we got Zach Brown.
Oh man, Zach Brown's gonna be waiting on Exile Island for each person.
Yeah, whoever
voted
loses the
out.
next challenge has to go stay with Zach Brown.
Oh man. So then we get Genevieve sitting out of the water challenge, which I thought was interesting because she's very proficient in the water. So for her to sit out of another water challenge was kind of interesting, but um, it ended up working out. They ended up winning. You know, you got Jeff yelling at you. You want that afternoon with Zach? You can smell that fish Zach's catching right now. Like there was some lines that I was just like, man.
And if ever there were a reason to throw a challenge, this would be it.
But I thought there was an extra layer that some of them really wanted it. It was
I
weird.
mean, D did.
I don't think I would have, but it
said,
just felt like they were going for that first place spot really hard when you didn't have to.
I mean, they said you can get food, and it's day 9, and they all been starving. So I'd be going hard too.
Yeah.
I don't think Zach
That's fair.
Brown had anything to do with it. I think they were just motivated by food.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, I mean, shoot, we'll talk about it, but this was literally the biggest pre-merge reward food reward in Survivor history. I don't know if you guys realize
Really?
that. Think
No,
about it.
I did not.
Name more food that's been given to pre-mergers in Survivor history at one time. It's never happened.
Because well, they did what? Camping supplies.
At
and
the
they
same
did
time, we had
chicken.
to play for a hot dog. One challenge. We had to do a whole reward challenge for just a hot dog with no condiments. And you're telling me that they're
One
getting
each or one whole for everybody to
one
share.
hot dog. One hot dog each. No
Now
condiments.
you were the winning
Okay.
tribe that was in second place.
I didn't even win it. I lost, and I thought I missed out on something. And then Teeny came back and said we only got one hot dog. I was like, what? We just did a whole challenge for one hot dog? Like, what?
What celebrity did they get to meet at the sanctuary?
No celebrity, just a hot dog, no condiments.
Man.
Joey Chestnut. He had eaten them all.
Joey, essentially. But no, they get gigantic fish that they get to eat to their heart's content in day 9. That's freaking ridiculous, if you ask me.
hmm
It's the biggest
That's fair.
pre-merge reward in the history of Survivor. There's never been a bigger one this early. So for all the people like,
Yeah, those were
all the old schoolers that are still on the season, like, we played the new school. Like, you literally just got the biggest, like, a bigger reward than has ever been in any new era season. So, like, no, you're not playing the new era. You're not really starving. You're not actually like already the rewards are getting to a point where this is the new era. You're feeding them too much. Like, stop it.
This is the
So then it is the greatest reward of all time then.
I mean, for a
it's
pre-merge,
way
hell
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
this also isn't the new era anymore. This is the new era.
Right.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what they call it. We don't know.
Until
There's
we
no
come up
on
with a better
fire.
name.
There's no on fire. We don't know.
I've heard it the new era. I'm pretty sure we've called it that on this podcast. So there's that.
Yeah, the new
You never
era
just
and
lose
the
your train of
newer
thought.
era. There we go. Yeah. So, man, I'm just struggling with this. So Vatu is super weak compared to the other two tribes. They can't move the boat. They get stuck under the boat. Like, it was crazy after the challenge ended. Like, the sad music that was playing while they were crawling from under the net. I'm like, what is this? Like, is this the Green Mile? Like, are they about to get executed? Like, why are we like this is the saddest thing in the world that they just couldn't get through the net. Like, we get it. They don't have a Jonathan. Like, they're the only tribe without a strong guy. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know
It
why
really
it
does seem
was.
fair that they only cast one Jonathan. They should have cloned him.
I mean, they did with Joe. That's essentially what they did.
Well, we needed a third.
I mean, they should have had David Kinney.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be the one.
That would have been probably the only hope that any other tribe had.
Where's the mayor of Slamtown these days?
Honestly, that's who they should have brought in. 4 people
Wait,
from David
wait.
vs. Goliath.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we needed one more person from David vs. Goliath.
You know, let's bring everybody from David vs. Goliath back.
It's clearly Jeff's, like, he loves that one.
I mean, it's a good season.
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
So then the Teal tribe wins. Tiffany, Aubrey, Genevieve, Chrissy, Colby, Coach, Joe, them. They win the quote unquote best reward in Survivor history. Then it cuts to Zach Brown for about 30 minutes. Talks about him and like I guess like how he likes Survivor. Shocker, a lot of people do. And then
No way.
and then it shows him fishing. Now, from what I saw, I didn't see him actually spear those fish. Like I saw him spear like what looked like a shark, but that wasn't what he pulled up on the beach. So I don't know if
Wow.
I don't know.
You think they got fish for them and then?
Oh, 100%.
that-
I do not think he caught either one of those gigantic 2-3 foot long fish. No, I do not think he caught either one of those.
Wow.
That's
See, it
not
was.
what the edit told me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was giving like rich guy hobby that like I'm like, oh, he's good at this, and like this is an insane like thing to be good at.
Because he did have like a full James Bond underwater gun.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
gun.
It's
I
like,
thought he was gonna.
why-
That's what I'm saying. I thought he was gonna like go spearfishing with Ozzy. Like it was gonna be like that, and he would be
Mhm.
impressive at it. But no, this dude was deep sea.
It was so fucking weird, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, when they said like he's gonna go spearfishing, I'm like, oh, bet he's gonna be using a Hawaiian sling. He's gonna be out there
Yeah.
doing it. And this
Mhm.
sorry, this dude is fully covered in like full scuba gear, full air tank, everything. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like we couldn't even see that it was him, like in the scuba gear, because he's
Oh.
masked up and
Whoa.
everything. So we just assume it's Zach.
Chrissy.
Either way, I didn't like this. I didn't like this at
I
all.
didn't.
Um,
I see why it got such a negative rating on IMDb.
Yeah,
The
like
most
I have
reputable
no
source.
clue who this man is. Like, let's be real. Like me and apparently
He's
along
James
with so many
Brown.
people.
Jim Brown. He's
Zach Bond.
His name is Zach Brown, and I can easily remember that. And he does music like Beer and Chicken and another one. Oh, he has a song called Toes. I found that out.
Toes, yeah.
Sounds
That's
like
one
you
I know.
love them.
Toes and I know chicken fried, but that's
A
it.
song called Toes.
Chicken
Yeah,
Fried,
see,
that's
this
what it
is not
was.
my genre. Yeah, no. I have never heard of
I-
that in my life.
I turned it on like during the commercial break last night, and my wife said, "This sounds like a parody of country music."
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was like,
All right.
Well, I don't even listen to country, so I wouldn't know what a parody of country sounds like. So it probably just sounds like country to me.
exactly.
But yeah, he's got 2 giant fish. He's getting a whole sob story. He's getting like a whole like emotional backstory vibe, like with his.
What is this
confessionals.
for? Why did we do this?
I
Was this
don't-
in the contract?
I have no idea, man. And then we get Zach Brown singing to them at camp. This was insane. in
2
my opinion.
songs.
2 songs, not one. 2 full songs. Full songs. That we have no idea what songs they are. I hated this. I'm gonna be honest. I hope the players enjoyed it, but like as a fan watching it, this was horrendous to watch. I'm just gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
Um,
Like whatever. Like I'm sure some sort of entertainment that you could just like relax and watch is going to be nice out on the island. That's why Jack and Jill got 100% on Survivor Tomatoes and a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just some shit that you get to watch for fun. And I'm sure that Zach Brown concert had a similar energy. Watching it at home, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, and the worst part is that like everything post Zach Brown was probably a 10 out of 10 Survivor episode,
Mm-hmm.
which is
100%.
crazy to say. This
I
was,
think it saved the episode, and it's why I think it rating so low is I think it's too distracting of Zach Brown. But I think it was bad.
yeah. Yeah. So then after the Zach Brown situation, it cuts to the Sela camp, and Dee is like down bad about this. She's like, man, I want to meet Zach Brown, man. I love Zach Brown. Zach Brown got me through a lot. And I guess D likes Zach Brown, so I mean it hit somebody hard. So, I wouldn't have pegged D to be the one, but there you go. So somebody felt really bad about getting second. So she didn't even go to tribal, but she still felt bad, which is understandable just because she didn't get to eat and stuff. So then we see Rizzo getting gifted an idol for free from Genevieve. What do you
Well,
guys
he's
think
one
about
of
this?
the best players in history, actually, according
yeah.
to him.
I just think it's good that now someone knows the rules of his idol because that was his big advantage in 49 was he kept telling people, this week's the last week, this week's the last week, and that was kind of his game. But I'm glad that everyone knows about the Billie Eilish idol and how it can be played, and so they can hopefully use that to their advantage. Because I don't know, I think the edit's pointing for it to be a satisfying exit for Rizzo to leave. That's my guess.
Mm. And
I want to believe you, but I never know what to expect anymore. Jeff apparently loves Rizzo.
I mean, if I mean, you know, he remember all I'm gonna say is Jeff is out there on the island. We see an edited version of Rizzo. Jeff sees everything of Rizzo. So
Sure.
we might
I think I'm
not
just
get the full image of Rizzo yet. Just like how we might not get the full image of Zach Brown being on the show. Maybe there is a much bigger message to this madness than the
I
surface
feel like
level.
we saw 90% of the footage that Zach Brown provided. Based on how much of
Every
the
second
episode it
possible.
was.
Oh man, yeah.
Hey, boy, Rome, you said it well on Twitter, wherever, but like, Mr. Beast is gonna have much longer, right?
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. He's gonna have at least an hour. Like
He's going to host the whole auction.
Yeah,
right?
it could be the whole show. He could do tribal.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to do a whole segment, not just a reward, a whole challenge segment.
I mean, I didn't see Beast Games, but how much was like Jeff a part of that whole episode? Like, will it be an exact, percentage?
Oh god, that would be rough.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Jeff had a really big part in the Beast Games thing, so
That's
would be
what I'm saying.
really
If he's
tragic.
returning the favor,
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. But I think that based off of this being the lowest rated Survivor episode ever in the history of the show, I think that maybe they'll take the hint and maybe go back into the editing bay and maybe give Mr. Beast like 38 less minutes than they were currently planning. But who knows? Maybe they'll be like, kids love Mr. Beast. Kids don't know Zach Brown. It's going to be different. Because like Jeff said, he's constantly thinking about 8-year-old kids. I thought that was such a funny thing when he said that. I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like,
What
Jeff,
am
you
I-
gotta
I
word
missed
that
that
better.
quote.
You got
Yeah,
to
I
word
missed
that
that
better.
quote.
He's like, I'm constantly thinking about kids and what an 8-year-old kid would be thinking watching the show. I'm constantly thinking about it.
Okay.
I was like, Jeff, you gotta word that better. That sounded crazy.
And as somebody who did start watching this show when I was about that age, Billie Eilish Idol wouldn't have done it for me. What did it for me was fucking Colby and Jerry being fun on the island. I was like, they look like fun people. I want to watch them on the island.
Yeah.
And I stayed with the show for 30 years, 25 years, but I'm rounding up. Jeff, I don't know why you never return my calls.
Oh man. So then after Rizzo gets gifted this idol from Genevieve, Mike White wants Emily out. Understandably so.
Yeah, fair.
Ozzy wants Angelina out, understandably so. And Mike says to Christian that Emily is Gabby 2.0 and he's going to be his downfall. And now Christian wants Mike out immediately. What are you guys' thoughts about this and how this just turned on Mike in a little bit of a way with Christian?
Feels like a real fumble from Christian.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he went with Emily over Mike here.
yeah, it's funny because like it's very much a season of baggage, and the fact that Mike brought up Christian's baggage and that didn't cause Christian to be like convinced, but in fact like oh I see what you're doing there. I don't know, I was like, he read that differently than I thought he would. I thought he would be like, wow, you're right, Emily is so sharp and the smartest one out here, but then he said Mike White is on this island or any island, Mike White is the most dangerous player. And that shocked me because I was like, man, I feel like Yeah, Mike White is not as impressive as Emily. And Emily has been just such a blabber this season too, like just sharing too much. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it feels like big moves-itis, which I am not a fan of.
Yeah, it's so early for that too.
It is. It's so unnecessary. And like I said it while watching the episode last night, like Emily has already has two strikes against Christian's game. You don't want to give her an opportunity to have a third strike. Like, take her out now. She's proven herself untrustworthy.
Right.
Yeah.
When Mike, yeah, last week was like, I will not vote for Christian or Angelina, and was he was the most loyal. So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what
Why
happens
not use
when
that trio tier or whatever?
I was gonna say that's what happens when you bring up people's trauma. You know, like
Right, I guess.
Mike White brought up Christian's trauma with Gabby, and now he's his mortal enemy. And same way how Rizzo brought up Charlie's trauma, and now he's Charlie's mortal enemy. Like you just don't bring up people's trauma because it'll turn them against you. So I thought that this
Pretty
was
basic.
Yeah, Joe flipped out on Devins because Joe's got trauma.
there you
The
go.
mysterious
Yep, like
fight
he
between
said.
Joe and Devins.
He said, "I'm scared of secret duos." Right? Like we got 3 trauma stories.
An incredible impression.
Oh man.
And his eyes too.
Oh man. Yeah. So then Emily gets told this plan about the 3-2-1 vote. She immediately tells Ozzy as Ozzy's walking back to camp. Like I thought this was crazy. Like she didn't even get a chance for Christian to like be like don't tell Ozzy. He just walked up and she's like, "Ozzy, Mike's targeting me." Crazy, right? It's insane. And Ozzy's social game is still so rough to the point where he doesn't realize that the vote is switching. Like, I thought that was kind of wild from Ozzy, like to hear that and then not assume that something is going to be going down. But that's what he believed. So, yeah.
What more? I don't know what you expect from Oscar as a social player. That's not his gameplay.
Yeah. I was glad to hear he still caught 8 fish though. 8 fish is still pretty good.
It's more than
Very
Zach Brown.
Yeah. So yeah, hey, you're not wrong. And so he's still got that going, but he's still got his social game going. It's pretty. I thought he was going to turn that corner this season, but he has Saria on his side, but she's on a different beach.
Yeah, they need to get back together.
Yeah. Hopefully they're able to work it out on the remix. And then we see that the 3-2-1 vote ends up working. So Christian's plan works. Mike ends up going home. Stephanie and Ozzy were completely blindsided. They tell Mike, "Hey man, we didn't know, bro. We're still good to be on the White Lotus, bro. We wouldn't have never voted you out. Like, give me that cameo, man." So, so that seemed like what was going on there with Steph and Ozzy, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Get your cameos. And yeah, that was it. Just like that, Mike White gets voted off. Another big character gone. And then they tease next week we're going to have 2 teams going to Tribal. So how do you guys feel about Mike White? Do you guys feel like this was the right move? Did the Tribe make a mistake? No. Did Mike dig his own grave? What was your guys' overall thoughts on this?
Pretty upset with the move as a viewer, because I would have liked to see Mike White go all the way to 3rd place again. Seems like the perfect place for a celebrity of his status. Yeah, and as a player, it seems like a bad move. Like, use Mike's celebrity to your advantage. Well, I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Yeah, he seems like he would have been a big enough shield to keep around.
Yeah,
he could take on the votes, but I mean. Yeah, I love Mike White. I thought when he said Emily was a cougar in Ren Fair clothing or whatever, that was a great. One. And I was just like, dang, we're gonna miss lines like that now. But yeah, I'm just shocked that Christian went that way, because ultimately that was the deciding factor. And I wonder if Christian would have gone Angelina if it was just like, hey, let's keep it Angelina, or what he would have done.
More than likely. I mean, how many times have we heard, like, if you want to stay in Survivor, just shut up. Like, post
Yeah.
challenge, just literally say nothing. Like the amount of times like we like look at this situation. Even like Angelina, she heard she's the target. She didn't even care. She was like, "All right, that's fine. Like, what are we doing?" And then same thing with Emily. She was like, "Oh, I'm the target. Mike's coming for me. Well, what are we doing?" Like she stayed calm. Like she didn't freak out and lose her mind. And that's what people do want in an alliance member is they want somebody that's gonna stay calm under pressure. So, I mean, even Stephanie, she was like, "Oh, I'm the target. Oh, you're gonna be voting for me." Like, okay, cool. Like, and then she just stayed calm and was able to work it out on the remix. So, I think it's definitely one of those things that is like you got to stay calm under pressure, and certain people did that well, certain people did not.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like on this episode, almost everyone stayed cool and calm to the point where, like Mike said, something felt off at Tribal. Like he felt like something was different. And that's understandable because he went home. So I don't know, man. I think that overall, this whole episode could be summed up as Mike using the wrong tactic on Christian at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's fair. Just a bad game play from pretty much everybody.
Yeah. Now Christian is aligned with the person who is driving him nuts. So we don't see that. Even though like the David and Goliath 3 was kind of an interesting dynamic I thought was going to play out longer. So at least that's gone, but yeah, I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Time will tell if it's going to be gone or not. Time will tell. But let's go ahead and wrap this episode up because it was the lowest rated episode in Survivor history. We don't need to give it a ton of time. Let's go ahead and do our player of the episode. If you guys think of it, say it. Zach Brown.
Zach Brown?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else who has highlighted this episode in a positive light?
I mean, I want to say, just because this is a thing, that like Genevieve won for finding the Billie Eilish idol, which won't mean anything until it does. But sitting out of the challenge, I felt like watching them all be so exhausted. How much big of an advantage is it to just sit out of these early ones?
Probably a big one.
I'm like, dude, I feel like Genevieve's gonna have so much energy. She's like, yeah, I don't know. She could still enjoy the reward. I don't know. I thought that was like, that's a baller place to be.
Oh, yeah. If you feel like you're confident in your tribe, sit out. Simple as that. Relax. Don't waste the calories. You don't get them back out there. Unless you get 2 gigantic tuna as rewards, I'll say my player of the episode's Christian. I feel like it's pretty obviously Christian here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, pretty obvious reasons. I mean, he created 3-2-1 vote, and it ended up working. So, yeah, I'll give him props. And I'm glad that we were in on the vote. Thank you, Survivor, for not blindsiding us. Like, thank you for like letting us see how the 3-2-1 vote happened.
Yeah.
They did go with that. You're right.
That was nice. So that's one of my big pet peeves that they did. So we actually know the reason that the person went home, and everyone seemed to enjoy that. So, shocker. Maybe we should be in on what's happening on the island, and people will like it more. But all right. So, do we want / think they will play again for Mike White?
Yes. I would love to see him play again every season. I don't think he's going to play again, at least not anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see him play again. I don't think it'll capture the magic of that first Mike White, just because he was still anonymous-y. But yeah, he won't play again. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't want to see him play again. I don't know why you guys would want to see him play again. Like, yeah, he's a cool character, but like, bro,
he's fun.
He's not on my. He wouldn't be on like a short list.
I'm honestly good on this point at anyone that clearly doesn't need the money. Like, bro, if you have 7 figures in your bank account, don't go on Survivor. Like, it's just that simple. You're never gonna care about the game. That's the reason why Q doesn't care. He's got 7 figures in his bank account. He doesn't give a fuck about Survivor. He doesn't need it. Like, certain people are out there playing the game like they really don't need it because they don't. But some people really do need it. So yeah, I don't think if people that are just rich should be going on Survivor. That defeats the whole purpose, in my opinion. So No, I don't want to see him again just because he's fine. He's already established. He's plenty wealthy. Like, him going on Survivor, we're never going to see him have the hunger to win that he would need to satisfy me personally. Just because he's already rich. So, yeah, that's my take on it. So, do I think he'll play again? Probably not. Also, mainly because of the same reasons. Also, because I feel like the White Lotus thing definitely hung over everyone's heads, and people probably didn't want to vote him out because of it. And you hear people talking about him, like people going for the White Lotus cameo. So it just seems like it was more of a distraction than a positive. So I don't think he's gonna play again. Like I said, I just hope he doesn't play again just because he's rich. Like I'm really, it's not just a Mike White thing. This is like a blanket thing. This is like anyone that gets cast on Survivor that already is making 7 figures. Like, bro, I'm sorry. See you later. Like, why are you here? Literally. Yeah. Like, is that crazy? Winners at War, there's a reason they bumped it to 2 million. All these fools already want $1 million. Like, 1 million isn't going to be super motivational to them, and they already have it in their bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need 2. Like, and
but it's only like 700,000 when Obama takes it.
Right. Oh man. So yeah, that's my rant about rich people playing Survivor. What rate? All right, here we go. What rating are we giving this episode?
What a good question. I'll
give it a 3.33. Because the first 2/3 of the episode was terrible. It was a 0. I'd give it a 0. But the last 30 minutes of the episode was literally 10 out of 10 Survivor. So I will give the last 30 minutes of the episode 10 out of 10, which is 33.3% of the episode. So I will give the episode rating a 3.3.
The math checks out. I'll probably go 4.5.
Well, that's generous.
Similar reason. Yeah, the end of the episode was great, but some of that early part's fine too. It's just we lost all the momentum we're fully taken out of the game for too long.
Yeah, they dedicated way too much time to Mr. Brown, and for that, I'll give it a 3.
Okay. All right.
Evening out the average.
All right. Well, there we go. So the Zach Brown episode has been recapped. It has happened. We talked about Zach Brown quite a bit. Is there anything else to say about this episode that you guys want to talk about?
Who would be each of your Zach Browns if you were out on the island and Zach Brown was not Zach Brown, but a singer,
a person?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who would be my Zach Brown? Because I would have recognized.
Who would you be most excited to see?
Who would you have had B's reaction where you're like crying that you couldn't go to?
If they were like, the reward is we get to hang out for the afternoon. Who would you be like? Hell yeah, that's my guy right there.
Luka
Doncic. Ooh, good answer.
Yeah, Luka Doncic. Yeah, get the Don.
LeBron would be crazy.
I would. That would be a problem. Like that wouldn't get aired. I would lose. Because I thought I would listen. I'm such a diehard Kobe and Laker fan. I hate LeBron. Right? I can't stand him. Right?
Wow.
I've hated him, and I'm a diehard Laker fan. Right? That's how you know that I'm really a Laker fan is because I can't stand LeBron. And he's on the Lakers. Right? Like he has ruined our franchise. I could go on it. I could go on a rant for forever about it. But yeah, I would not be excited to see LeBron, and I would have so many questions, and I would need to know, like, why do you never want to shoot the ball when you're double teamed or triple teamed at the end of the game? Why do you not have a killer mentality? Why do you keep on just, oh man. Oh, anyway. Yeah, that wouldn't make the air. I would.
All right, Rome.
He would not be my Zach Brown.
Cool.
So let me think. They put Chris Brown out there. That'd be dope.
Yeah. No.
Chris Brown's the greatest entertainer of our generation.
No.
You can't name anyone else that can sing, rap, dance, and act like he can. Not one person.
I don't really care what his talents are. I'm more concerned with what he's done as the person and who he is as a person.
Yeah, that was him as a 19-year-old kid. I'll give him not a pass, but like I'm not going to sit here and hold it over his head forever. He's freaking 38 now. Like he's damn near lived twice as much. Like I'm not gonna sit here and give him a pass for it, but the dude is talented when it comes to music. So, and no one can deny that.
Okay. My guy would probably be Brandon Hance.
Oh god.
If I was, he would
Jeez.
be the most excited person I would be to see.
Yeah. I think it would be I really do think it'd be LeBron. I think I'd be yeah.
I think for me
That
it
would
would
be
have to
so
be
cool.
it would have to be someone like Denzel. Like if it was
Oh, that would be
Denzel,
so fun too.
like if they got an actor out there, one, they would know how to be on camera. Like
Right.
they you know what I'm
Rachel
saying?
McAdams, and we
Yeah.
could talk about send help.
Yeah, so that'd be a good plug, see? Or yeah, like so
Man, that would be a
Adam Sandler.
perfect
Adam Sandler would
movie.
be awesome. Adam Sandler would probably be the most universally like we'll be excited about
Yes,
that.
I wouldn't care.
that would be so
I
fun.
would. That'd
Wouldn't
be
care?
no.
No.
That'd be another celebrity. I'd be like, why? Like, why are you here?
I think the episode would be higher rated
Like, if you're getting
if
a
you swap the Sandler and
Absolutely,
Zach
it would
Brown
be.
out.
If you're getting a celebrity, you need a celebrity. That's what I'm saying. You need somebody that everyone and their mom is going to recognize. Simple as that.
And is that not Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler fits that bill.
No, he does not.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he does at all.
Oh. Wow.
I really don't.
Adam Sandler's more famous than Chris Brown.
Yes,
Yikes!
100
Yikes!
times.
Oh my gosh! You guys are smoking crystal meth. Are you guys?
I'm not. I'm not smoking crystal meth.
You just
I'm
said
not smoking
Adam
crystal
Sandler
meth.
is more popular than Chris Brown. Oh lord.
More famous. I
Absolutely.
said more
More
famous.
famous?
Yeah.
More famous and more popular. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! No.
More people have seen Adam Sandler stuff. Yeah, he's like worldwide.
More people
Yeah.
have heard. Oh my god! No.
I would guess the metrics would say Sandler. That's what I'm thinking.
just an actor
Yeah.
versus an actor, singer, rapper, dancer. No.
He's
Sold
got
out.
an extra 20 years on Chris Brown.
Sold out shows worldwide. No. Sold out multiple arenas, like multiple football stadiums.
I think
in every
Sandler
continent.
does that too. Well, not football stadium.
Yeah, he's like
For what?
famously
Arena.
done that.
He does theaters. He
For
does stand-up
comedy.
tours.
Oh my gosh, Adam Sandler is not. Oh my gosh, he's not more popular than Chris.
More
Brown.
famous?
He's not
My
more
mom
famous
knows
than
who Adam
potentially
Sandler
the
is.
biggest
My
music
mom
artist.
does not know who Chris
What
Brown
about
Aside
Will
from
Ferrell?
Drake.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell would be good.
Bro, this is another person. I feel like because we're
Yeah,
we're,
Will
we're
Ferrell's
all
another
we're all
person.
what in our 30s, right? Like I'm pretty sure we're all in
Right.
our 30s. Like and just Jake,
Yeah.
you're not. My bad. I'm pretty sure
What?
we're all in our pretty sure we're all in our 30s. But yeah, I don't think anyone that's under the age of 15 knows who Will Ferrell is. Think about it.
Okay.
When did Elf
I
come
think the
out?
Elf-
Like
they still
2004.
play-
Like, bro, like
they
what are
still
we
play
doing?
that.
We're in our 30s. That's why we know who Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler is. Like, I'd be surprised if friggin' Rizzo knows a friggin' Will Ferrell movie. Like, come on.
Okay.
Probably like Kicking and Screaming.
So good. I love that movie.
Never saw that movie actually.
Really
But
good.
I
Yeah,
think there
maybe.
is very few celebrities that could have moved the needle to where it's like, and it was crazy.
Margot
is
Robbie.
I'll even say Mr. Beast is kind of the best option out of all these celebrity cameos. He's the one that is going to be the most known in 2026 to the general masses. Mr. Beast
genuinely
is more known to
don't
the
know anything
masses
about Mr.
in
Beast.
2026 than Adam Sandler.
Miss Rachel, like, what are we doing? Like
Ooh, Miss Rachel would be good if he cares
Who
about
is that?
8-year-olds.
Because if you're talking about kids, like things that kids consume, and it's like that.
Miss Rachel is a YouTuber for like toddlers and
Like, yeah,
children.
you get toddlers
them,
and
like,
kids,
colors and
and you get their
ABCs and shit.
parents. With
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, it's the same. You get kids, and
Well,
you get their
apparently
parents.
we just need to log into an 8-year-old's YouTube account and see what they've been watching because that's what we really care about. So what's going on? In an
Based on what my
8-year-old's
niece
life.
and nephew looked at on YouTube, it's a lost cause.
Hmm. Well, I would say Drake.
Spidey
I would say
friends?
Drake.
Ooh.
Like Drake would be another
Wait,
one.
what about what the
Dra-
fuck? Why are
Drake's
you only
big enough.
picking canceled guys?
How was Drake canceled?
Who
canceled Drake?
Remember Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, remember
was
him
the
saying a
biggest
bunch of things that
story.
didn't actually happen? That was a real fun fake
No,
rumor.
you think no? I don't remember that part of it.
You notice how Drake wasn't in the Epstein files, or are we just gonna brush over? Are we really getting into it, or are we not?
Oh
Like,
God!
come on.
Now you want to now you want to say Jeffrey Epstein should come to the island?
But just
That's not a
because
good reward,
someone
Rome.
calls someone a pedophile in a diss song does not make it true. So
John Cena, that'd be a good one.
That would be a good one.
no, I can't stand wrestling.
No, but that's
also
that's
an actor.
worldwide. That's stadiums, Rome. Worldwide.
John Cena is not bigger than
World
Drake.
Wrestling Entertainment.
John Cena's
That's
not
an
bigger than
interesting
Drake.
one. Is he bigger than Chris Brown?
I don't think so. I think Drake and Chris Brown are literally
Yeah.
the two biggest artists
Chris
of this
Brown
generation.
is like 5'6", and John Cena's like 6'4".
No, I mean fame, but yeah.
No, Chris Brown's like 6'4". He's tall, bro.
Is he really? I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah,
Chris Brown is.
he's freaking huge.
I
Yeah.
just assume.
No, he's huge.
What about Kevin Spacey?
I said, ooh, but I had to think about. Oh yeah, I know. What that is. No, I don't think that. Like, it would need to be like Tom Hanks, like Denzel Washington.
Oh, that would be so
Like,
perfect.
like it need to be someone like that. I just don't think there's.
And
only
if he
a
brought
couple of
Wilson with
artists.
him, can you guys imagine?
Oh,
Tom Hanks.
Wilson on the island. Yo, that'd be crazy. Tom Hanks is the reward. That would be kind of funny.
And he's like, "Guess what? I brought a friend you might know." And it's the
Oh,
fucking
man.
volleyball. Man,
Ugh. Wilson.
Jeff Probst, return my calls.
Oh man, yeah. Long story short, there's not a lot of people that would have moved the needle for me to meet them out there, which is probably why we just shouldn't have had celebrities on a monumental season.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like each of these celebrities could easily have been replaced with a former Survivor contestant.
Yeah,
Like-
totally.
Like the whole fishing thing could have been like a Rupert reward. Like you win Rupert, and then
That
like
would be
Yeah,
Rupert could have went out fishing, even if Rupert didn't catch a fish and they went and got a giant tuna from the market. We would have believed it because it's Rupert. Like we've seen him catch it before, so like we would have chalked it up and been like, yeah, he caught it. You
yeah,
know?
that would have been fun.
Yeah, like we could have like the boomerang idol. That could have been the JT boomerang idol from Heroes vs Villains when he tried to
Yeah,
send it to Russell and it backfired. Like there could have been a reason for it to be the boomerang idol. Like giving tributes to
Especially
Survivor
because, like,
legends.
they didn't even. It wasn't Billie Eilish's idea. She
Yeah.
just put her name on it when they gave her a list of things.
Yeah, that definitely
It's
changes
like that's
a lot.
it's boring.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it just pulls you out of it.
Yeah, it definitely made me like not care about the Billie Eilish boomerang idol since like she didn't care about it. But
Right.
that like that's just kind of my my initial takeaway. But yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
in all reality, yeah, I mean, in all reality, looking at this episode as a whole, it's unfortunate that they did the Survivor the celebrity cameos, in my opinion. But we're here, so we're going to talk about them. So, Jeff, if you're listening on the off chance, sorry that we can stand it so much, but neither could all of America, so don't be mad at us. And yeah, I think that's about where we will end it, right?
Yep.
I feel like that's a good.
Can you hear all those dogs?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just heard silence, just like the ratings from this episode. But all right, I will catch you guys later. You guys have a good one, man. And we will see you next week on the next episode. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.